Note to self, next time I take my family to try something new and slightly challenging here in China, learn how to eat it properly myself first.
I remember that at the end you're not meant to eat because like it's poo.
Stay tuned, grab snacks, and as always, don't forget to subscribe.
Hello, and welcome to another Chinese food adventure. And I'm a very happy lady today because we have all the Avengers assembled.
My whole family is here in China with me, and I've decided to bring them to Guilin, a city whose food blew me away when I came here my first time 3 years ago.
And basically in this video, I want to compile a very candid assortment of what we end up eating here. So first up, we're eating the thing that you have to eat when you come to Guilin, which is of course Guilin Mifen, Guilin rice noodles.
Oh, yeah.
There are so many different varieties, but the one we're about to have is like the optimum Guilin rice noodle.
And there's no challenge.
Yeah.
Oh, well, lucky day.
I like that. I think that's still a little bit scarred from our last video we did in Beijing.
Guilin, you've got a lot of tourists here, and what you might find difficult when you come to Guilin is finding a good restaurant to have your mifen because there are a lot of really touristy places. My advice is just to find somewhere that it looks like locals are eating at. Anyone wearing fluoro clothing, they're not a local, they're probably a tourist, so stick away from those places. The place I found online is not too far away from my hotel. It looks pretty local. Let's see how it tastes. And from the looks of things, I don't see any fluoro clothing at this stage, so that's always a great sign.
Is that my translation, or is this going to be $1 a bowl?
Yes, I
Wow.
forgot how cheap Guilin mifen are. So for a small portion, it's 5 kwai. For a
going a big
medium
portion.
portion, it's 5.5. For a big one, it's 6.
I'm going to spend the extra quiet.
1分3两，还有3分2两。
21.5，
哇，好便宜。
没有正常，
正常是吧？
其他有地方有更便宜的。
Here we have the front counter. I'm loving the look of this. Oh, so this is Dad's portion. That's a big thing of noodles. 这是什么？
脆皮还有牛肉，
Then they add crunchy peanuts and these two sauces here.
一个是油，一个是卤水。
And that lu shui, the brine on the right there, is what makes these noodles so special.
这个素
Don't worry, Beck. They're gonna be a little bit more exciting.
Because we've got a little help yourself flavor station here, packed with pickles, spices, and herbs.
So yeah, definitely when you first get the bowl, it's looking a little bit sparse, but the excitement comes here at the additions bar where you can add all the pickles that you want, all of the fresh herbs. I'm definitely gonna get some of those little like pickled peppers. And as you can imagine, with all of these pickles going into the bowl, the resulting dish is gonna be quite sour, but the food of this province is typically quite sour. It's actually a bit of a mishmash of food influences from the provinces that you'll find around Guangxi.
You'll find Cantonese food influences from Guangdong in the east, spicy influences from Hunan in the northeast, and sour influences from Guizhou to the north. And that, my friends, is why I brought my family to Guilin. It's a fantastically diverse place to eat.
Okay, I think we've made my fam wait long enough for me. Let's go.
We waited. We haven't even mixed.
An important part of this dish is like the sauce on the bottom. So you want to make sure that it's mixed all the way through.
Nice bowl of noodles with nice things for $1.36. I did the conversion, $1.36 Australian.
The thing about these Guilin lucaifen, these rice noodles, is it does not taste anywhere near as good outside of the province. You need to eat it in the province because it has a lot to do with the water quality, it has a lot to do with local ingredients. Also, selfishly, another reason I wanted to bring the family to Guilin is so I could feast on these every single morning.
Really good with the pickles. It just gives it this really beautiful texture and this lovely sourness. It's really good.
Those pickles are pickling. They are so amazing. Also, Beck, you'll be excited to know, Guilin is the city of pickles.
Really good.
And the meat, have you tried the meat yet?
No, not
It's
yet.
got like it's on the edge, we've cut it thin, but it's got some crunch to it, and almost like a smoky taste.
Check out that meat there, that little bit of crackling on the outside. Oh, that meat is so
The
good.
meat is so good.
It gives you, like, if you know pork crackling and you know that oily, crackly, full of fat flavor, that's what it adds to this dish.
I think the only thing that would make it better is just have an extra serve of the meat.
Do you want me to get you one? I can literally order that, guys. Anything is possible if you know the right words. 可以加一份肉吗？
可以啊，
多少钱
6块钱。
6块钱就加一份肉是吧？Oh wow. Okay, so interestingly, the meat, to add a serve of meat is more expensive than the bowl of noodles itself.
Look at that. Do you know what I'd say about these noodles?
What would you say?
It's a big bowl of noodles, but it's light.
It's the fact that they're rice noodles and not wheat noodles.
The reason why these noodles are so freaking fabulous is because of the texture. They're bouncy, but they have also a resistance to them. They're just such a joy to nibble on. Would you agree? This is a lovely noodle to nibble
I got
on.
my head in my bowl. I'm just slurping away here.
It's great because usually mum is the one that wants to come and eat noodles.
Oh, it's good. It's lovely. I think you converted your father.
And of course, the best part of the dish is found at the very bottom of the bowl where all those crunchy toppings and flavors have collected.
Straight up the crunch. Oh my god, so good.
Beck's taking all the peanuts.
The peanuts are good. It's the best bit.
She's going around to everyone asking, do you have peanuts I can use? Do you have peanuts?
Do you want to touch my peanuts? Peanuts. Peanuts.
On that note, anyone care for a pickle? Remember earlier when I said that Guilin is the pickle city? Yeah, I wasn't kidding. I've never been anywhere where pickles are such a big deal. Here in Guilin, pickle shops line the streets featuring every variety of pickle imaginable. And the wildest part, in Guilin, pickles aren't just a side dish, they are the main character, and it's very common for people to just sit down at one of these pickle stores and have a meal entirely of pickles, which is what we're about to do.
I propose we each choose a pickle and we can all try. I want to try the pineapple.
I'm saying pickle apple.
After some deliberation, Mum went for pickled chestnut. Pretty cool. And basically he just collects the pickles we want, he cuts them up into bite-sized pieces, then it's weighed to figure out the cost. Ours here cost 8 kwai, which is a little over $1. Then last step, this spicy pickle sauce is poured on top, which is basically the cherry on top of our pickle meal.
Was this what you were expecting? Because you were excited about the pickles.
I am excited about the pickles. I'm a little bit picky with fruit, so I'm interested to see how the pickle plus fruit.
Oh, that's with spice on it too.
I've never tried a pickled apple either, and it's got this spicy sauce on it, so this could be a little bit of a risk.
Good.
We try?
Yeah.
It just tastes like
Tastes like apple.
an apple with a little bit of spice and a little bit of sourness.
That's really nice. It reminds me of something.
Apple?
I've tried chestnut. It's chestnut fruit. Sweet.
It's also full of juice.
It tastes like the apple.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Another one we're interested to try is this pineapple one.
It just tastes like nice pineapple.
Yeah.
Pineapple toned down a bit. Not quite as zingy.
It tastes less acidic, which is unusual because it's been pickled, so
Yeah.
it's been in vinegar, but it loses that acidic
Yeah.
bite.
It does actually.
It was so good. I could eat like a whole meal of that. It was great. Yeah.
It's dinner and dessert.
It really is.
Speaking of dessert, I thought I'd take my family to try my favorite dessert at my favorite dessert place in Guilin.
Dessert. I thought it was mashed potato and milk.
Well, you're not far off. It's mashed taro.
Mashed taro.
With coconut milk. With little sago pearls. And Beck loves taro.
Yeah. I'm excited.
Is it what you were picturing?
not what I was picturing. I was like expecting like bright purple.
It's like grey and...
Yeah, because that's taro. There's no artificial colors and
It
flavors.
smells good. It smells great.
It's amazing. It's so good.
going in.
You're gonna love it.
It's really good.
Right?
It's really good.
I know.
Whoa.
Yeah, here in Guilin they have a lot of these like dessert stores, kind of like tong shui, kind of a little bit from the Guangdong influence.
What do they put in the taro? How do they make it so sweet? Or is that just taro?
I don't know.
It's surprising.
You like it?
I'm blown away. The look of it is really
it's not very appetizing.
And it tastes sweet and it's almost like ice cream.
I know, it's so good. I need to get in there. It's almost gone. Maybe I get another bowl.
The best thing about this is doing it with you, because this is something that I would go past and go, nah.
Really, the taro is
Really
hero.
good.
Yeah, it's really, really good.
Well, I'm glad you guys like it. It's one of my faves. So we've basically been non-stop eating this afternoon, and I passed this place and I was like, oh, it's one of my favorite places for Chongfun. And Beck and Mum were like, oh, we need to get Chongfun. So just so everyone on this video knows, I'm not making them eat against their will. They literally wanted to come here. So let's do this. It is just so delicious.
And we're not doing things in order either. We had pickles, so whichever way she edits this, I don't know. But we had pickles, and then we had taro, now we're having Chongfun.
And we're gonna have beer fish for dinner, so it's really a very diverse day.
It's my favorite thing, yum cha. It's just a restaurant full of them.
Indeed, the menu is comprised entirely of Chongfun with different fillings. And the one that's appealing to the fam is the prawn and barbecue pork. But it's very different to the Chongfun you may be used to seeing at Yum Cha. Firstly, they're a lot larger. I mean, check this out. It's absolutely massive. Day or night, this place is always pumping with customers, and they have Chongfun preparation down to an exact science. Rice batter, steam, scrape, juice, voila. Here we have the final result.
And then on the side we have a little bit of pickle here, got some sesame seeds on top, and that gorgeous sauce. Oh my god, the family is going to absolutely go crazy over this. What do you think?
And I wasn't even hungry, but I'm going to have some.
They also have this amazing chili sauce. It doesn't even look like chili sauce because it's kind of brown, but it definitely has spice. It's like spicy, garlicky, and umami because you have these black beans inside as well. It's amazing. I've just been advised when it comes to this sauce, we just try a little bit first to see if you like it because it's full of flavor. You might not like it.
I like that.
Oh, delicious. Yeah.
Enjoy, guys.
Oh, yeah. It's good? With the sauce, it's like one of the best I've had.
Really?
Just with the sauce, it's so different.
At the beginning of today, I said that the food of Guilin and the food of this province is really a mishmash of the provinces around it. This is very reminiscent of something you would find in Guangdong province, but with that sauce, it just adds a little bit of difference. It's a bit spicy, a bit garlicky.
I could honestly just eat every meal here.
In the store, just try all the Chongfun.
Try all the flavors.
Is it frowned on to lick the bowl?
I'd say, actually, no,
So
not
much
here.
good juicy stuff there.
For dinner, we have, of course, pijiu, beer fish.
But there was something else on the menu I really wanted my family to try, which is of course river snails, an absolute Guilin classic.
Big snakes!
I didn't realize we'd have to deshell them.
Another must-try dish when you're in Guilin or in this province, you have to have some kind of river snail, whether that are river snails themselves, whether it's river snail rice noodles. Hopefully I can introduce you guys to that. It's more like a seafood than a land snail. So I don't know, if you're worried about eating it, don't be, they're really good. They're so small, I would prefer to have like a toothpick, or maybe you can just suck it out. You can suck them out.
But it was at that moment I remembered something about eating river snails.
No, it's good. I think I remembered at the end you're not meant to eat because like it's poo.
You're meant to eat it or not meant to eat it? This doesn't bode well. I'm the nervous one. And you're spilling it on your plate. Oh, they're yours. I'm going to have the fish. The spearfish. I had a non-challenging day and that just put me over the edge.
How do you eat it then?
I'm gonna ask for some advice. 小伟said 这个螺应该怎么吃？
吃那个前面有嚼劲的那一部分，
Okay.
对，后面的不要吃。
Okay, 对, okay. Don't eat the end.
So how do you determine what you're not meant to eat and what you are meant to eat? You
Bit in the
couldn't tell.
inside.
In fact, you showed the waitress and she couldn't tell.
It's small.
I'm going to tell.
Small. It's very small.
Okay, welcome to How to Eat River Snails 101, which has, by the way, been peer reviewed.
So the hard seal on the top, I think you take that off.
Little bit.
Like this little bit here, I'm pretty sure you don't eat that. Yeah, you use your little toothpick to pull it out.
So this is the snail in its entirety, and this harder bit at the top there, that's the bit you can eat.
I'm going to have the fish.
Fish is arrived.
Oh, that's good. Is there any part of this we're not allowed to eat?
No, this one you can eat everything.
This one looks really good. It smells really good.
It smells amazing.
Oh, nice.
That fish is so tender.
Can you taste the beer, guys?
I can taste the beer.
I'm not showing you the name of the restaurant that we're in because I'm pretty sure it's like a really touristy place, but I think in its nature, Beerfish is a very touristy experience. Like especially when I was in Yangshuo, like every single restaurant is Beerfish and it's all owned by the same like grandfather store. But it's delicious. It's one of those things you gotta kind of do when you're here. But let's see how it tastes. It's nice. It could be a bit zestier. It's a little salty. It's nice. It's okay. It's okay. It's beer fish. It's fun. The tourists love it. But you know what is zesty and what is a whack banger flavor?
Oh, she's trying to sell it real hard.
Give me a
Do you like
toothpick.
the snails better than the fish?
I like it way better than the beer fish.
The snails?
The snails taste way better. Yeah,
Okay.
trust me. Okay, so I'm gonna get them for you. Have that bit at the front there.
That much?
Yeah, a bit more maybe.
I'm scared.
Okay, maybe this isn't the most like friendly food for first timers. I mean, I've had my fair share of river
It does
snails.
have a strong flavour.
It's good.
Very gingery.
I tell you, it's better flavour than the beer fish.
It's got a lot of flavour
Yeah.
for a little thing.
Cheers, babe. Ooh, they're the best. That's really tasty. That's good. So I've been on this food adventure in China, trying to discover like the most local, authentic places for some time. And I think I'm at a point where I've forgotten that some of the places that I love to eat at now, 10 years ago, I probably would have never visited or I'd be too scared to try. I tried to take my family to a morning market, but I just got the sense that maybe they're not quite ready for that step yet. So we're going somewhere a bit more established for our breakfast this morning. I want them to try the Lorfen, the river snail rice noodles. So just a note, Lorfen, it doesn't come from Guilin, it comes from the city of Liuzhou, but this is the closest I'll get to Liuzhou on this trip, and I'm really keen for my family to try these rice noodles, which also have this reputation of being like the smelliest noodle in China. I personally don't agree with that because I'm one of the people that love Lorfen and I don't find anything offensive about the smell.
The unique smell of Lorfen can be attributed to the pickled bamboo shoots inside. This is one here.
But I think you guys don't find anything...
We had
There's nothing
Lorfen before.
offensive.
Yeah.
The smell.
Because I remember I made it for you at home, the packet mix,
Yeah.
and you didn't think there was anything...
Okay.
Yeah,
There's
so I
nothing
think that
offensive.
it's actually a genetic thing. You know, some people, they like coriander, some people don't like coriander. I think Lorfen is the exact same. Beck, do you think this smells?
Smells good.
Right?
Yeah.
They actually do have
see them.
some little river snails here
Do you
in
have
the
to
dish.
bite off the tail
No,
end, or
these have
they're
been prepared.
Okay.
They've been prepared.
Yummy. I like that soup. It's a bit spicy.
There's a different taste.
And that's the bamboo, the pickled bamboo shoots.
It's one of these.
That's the bamboo shoot. I love the taste of it.
Oh, it's nice.
Right?
It's got
nice.
a slight vinegary taste,
Yeah.
I suppose.
It's nice. You should try some snail with it.
Of course you can.
That's what we're here for, isn't
Yeah, I mean the snail I think just gives a nice chewy quality. It's an interesting texture in there.
Burnt
it?
by
Fogged up.
I think what I like about Lorfen is it's a really packed noodle with so many different textures as well. So what do you like better, the noodles from today or the noodles we had yesterday for breakfast?
noodles from yesterday.
So I like them both, and they're both entirely different. I mean, yes, they're both rice noodle based, but the broth on this has got a little bit more flavour maybe, and for the ones we had yesterday, you added the flavour by putting in the extra bits and pieces. And yesterday it had that beautiful, like, crunchy meat, but I'm really enjoying the textures of this. It's really nice. What's this?
That
This
is
really
tofu skin.
delicious.
It's like fried
so
tofu
nice.
skin, yeah. So it comes on like a little bit more on the crunchy side, and then once it's inside, it gets like a little bit.
It's so nice.
And what is it?
That is a duck foot.
Oh,
Duck foot's a bit different to a chicken foot because it's got a lot of like webbing on it,
So how do you eat duck foot?
like this.
Oh, that makes sense.
Let's go in. Just kind of get in there and just avoid the bones. So different from chicken foot. Look, there's like this layer of skin on the outside that you can kind of bite through. That kind of reminds me a little bit of the tofu skin. It's a little bit more nibbly, but you can eat everything.
It's nice.
I think Mum's found a dish.
Mum loves Lorfen.
I'm a fan. There's really nothing about this I don't like.
All the way down to the little river snails inside. I am so proud.
Now that is the way to eat snails.
That is
Last
the way
one
to eat
away
snails.
was a bit muffin,
It was
but this
difficult.
is much easier.
Can't visit Guilin, the city of osmanthus, without trying at least one thing that is osmanthus related. So guihua, this means osmanthus.
And at this stall, it's prepared in the form of a cake. This is guihua gao.
Oh, that looks good.
Yeah, so this is it.
I've been hanging out to try osmanthus. It looks
What's
good.
osmanthus taste like?
I mean, try. It's a taste that I didn't know before coming to China. It's used in a lot of desserts. In Guilin, it's used a lot because literally the name Guilin means forest of osmanthus. Last time I was here, all the osmanthus was in bloom. It was so fragrant all around the city.
Sticky.
I like the texture of this.
Yeah?
Interesting location we're having this at.
I mean,
Intersection.
anyway,
Waiting for
It's atmospheric.
cars everywhere.
It's really nice.
you like
I
it?
really like it.
Kind of glutinous.
You can't really taste the osmanthus. Or maybe it's just a very subtle flavor. It's like a really, really subtle jasmine.
So this is what we're working with here. It's kind of like two slices of very like glutinous rice on, and then in the middle you have the osmanthus.
It's so squishy.
Really good. I love it.
Yeah. Nice texture, very subtle.
I really like it.
Oh,
Yeah, really good. I'll get another one.
have mine.
Have fun.
I can get them any all day.
Come on, I can get it any other day. Come on.
I'm keeping room for lunch.
Yeah, we're about to go have lunch. Our last meal here in Guilin. And we're ending with a banger.
We are getting ourselves some roast goose.
It may come as a surprise, but Guilin and this province is actually really known for its roast duck and its roast goose.
We like either species.
And here we have it, the roast goose in question.
So they've given us an English menu, and I don't think they were meant to give us this, but it's come with our English menu, and it's a guidelines for reception of foreign guests. And this is the cutest thing ever. It's basically a guide for the staff to, help them communicate with foreign guests. And so there's all these things that maybe staff can point to explain certain situations, like it's full upstairs right now, you may need to wait for a while. There's a table at the door, you don't need to wait. This is cute too. It's even showing you, like in reference to where we are currently eating, It shows you some cool places you can go in Guilin. This is so sweet.
And I like this one. This is our sand clock time that we promised that all our dishes will be ready for you within the specified time. That's like Pizza Hut, 10 minutes or it's free.
But I'm very happy to report our roast goose came before the sand timer ran out, and it looks so tasty. Got that crispy skin, juicy meat, and it's served with this tangy sweet and sour sauce.
How's it taste?
Really good.
You may remember how to tell if Dad likes a dish, and I believe it actually came from the video we made in Sydney when we tried roast goose for the first time at the Taste of Shunda. So he'll get this kind of vacant, very dreamlike stare on his face, and he'll just keep repeating the words, "This is so good. This is so good."
Oh my goodness, that's really good. Wow, that's really good. It's really good.
How's it taste?
Really good.
As good as the one you had in Sydney or better?
They're both good. The one in Sydney's really good too.
Check it out. Crispy skin. It's good. Very nice, flavorful goose. It's good. But in my opinion, Shunda goose will always be the #1 in my heart. You guys are gonna absolutely hate me for what I'm about to say. I mean, it's a well-known fact that my parents love roast goose, especially my dad. He's obsessed with Shunda roast goose. They've never been to Shunda, they just eat at a Shunda restaurant every few months in Sydney. So what I was doing at this point in the video was setting up. Stay tuned next week, we're going to Shunda, because that was the plan. We had a few days left in Guangzhou before my family flew back to Australia. But we arrived in Guangzhou and the weather was just, it was pouring with rain. We also just started to feel the, the weeks of travel we had done, pretty non-stop travel in China. So we actually ended up not going to Shunda. We were so close, but yet so far. So if you guys are as passionate about this cause of getting my dad to Shunda so he can finally try his roast goose, I'm gonna put my Patreon link down below. You don't have to, but the proceeds from my Patreon over the next few months will go towards flying my dad back to China, back to Shunda, so he can finally try Shunda roast goose.
We just came back from the Goose restaurant, a fine establishment, but we decided we needed to go to another fine establishment.
The people want what the people want. I thought we'd be ending with a bang with the goose, but I have had overwhelming requests by the whole fam to come back and get Chongfun. We've got our Chongfun here, and this is where we're gonna end. So good. Yeah, we're gonna end our food adventure here. This will be our last meal here in Guilin. Thank you guys so much for watching. I've learned a lot from this video. I've learned that some of the places that maybe you would have been nervous to go into yourself, you ended up having some of the best meals, and like this. And then the other places, for example, the beer fish place, and even to extent that Goose place we just went to, they look a bit more tourist friendly, but was it the best meals we've had in Guilin? Probably not. So I think the moral of the story is to keep an open mind. You never know what you're gonna love. So that's gonna be it from us. As always, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and bye. We have my gorgeous merch here that Dad is gonna model for us in the middle of the Chongfun store. Look at that cute design on the back. So yeah, get amongst it guys, get some merch, and I will see you on my channel next week.
And a huge thank you to my gorgeous family for joining me here in China for these precious few weeks. I can't wait for our next adventure, whatever it may be. I am the luckiest girl in the world.